Well, welcome to the Quick Stop F1 podcast. My name is Nyasha, and you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate that. Joining me as ever as a beacon of light in the future of the diversity of women, black women, children in F1. Huh? Don't piss me off. I'm sick and tired of people putting disrespect on her name. She's not that guy. Most moisturized, most imitated, most loved. Turn your phone off. Please. It is Thandie Savannah. How's it going?
Hi, guys.
Shit. Sorry. There you go.
Feels like I haven't been on.
After you.
Come on. I have done a lot of, I recognize that I've done like a whole press run off of the podcast, apart from my own. So here I am. I hope you guys have missed me because I've missed you guys.
Yeah, no, we've missed you over here, you know. Kind of, where's Dad? He went out to get some milk, and I'm seeing him on social media with other kids.
He's on TV.
So that's Dad. He's supposed to be here. He's not here.
Wait, Dad, you said you were going to pick me up from school.
Yeah.
Who's this other kid?
Do you know what I mean? Fucking, just like Max Verstappen leaving Max at that petrol station. We're just waiting. Like, where is he? Where is he gonna pick us up? But look, welcome back. How are you?
That's good. I'm good. Like, I've been chilling. Chilling.
Nice.
Watching from afar. Enjoying from afar. No?
Yeah. No, that's good. That's
casual
good.
Stuff.
Casual.
4 more races, or is it 3?
3 more races to go. 4 more races. 4 more races to go. So we've got a fair amount of the season. I say fair amount of the season. We've got a 1/6 of the season to go. And yes, thank you guys. Before we get into all of that, thank you guys for watching. If you're watching, please leave us a like and a subscribe, 5-star review on Spotify, ratings. If you're an Apple, and obviously the Patreon's there for you guys. Thank you for supporting us. Thandie, so I know that you probably, discussed this race to death, seeing as you're everywhere else other than here. But I guess for your own, to sum it up for us, Thandie, how did you find the Mexican Grand Prix? Do you like the Mexican Grand Prix? Is it one of your faves? What are your thoughts on Mexico?
I did. I expected a lot more from Checo Perez. Sorry, sorry to that man. Sorry, We've got the noise. No, you win some, you lose some, you lose a seat, you lose your fans, your integrity, you spineless prick. Who said that? Not me. Anyway, who else did I see? 20-second penalty. Gorgeous. Bellissimo. Injected into my veins.
Wow. Yeah.
What else happened? A bit of rainfall always adds a little bit of drama.
There was no rain. There was clouds.
There was rain.
There was no rain.
Okay. Well, it looked pretty bad. And wasn't Charles like moaning about the rain? He was.
I think George sweats into his visor from time to time, and then he's like, "Oh, there's a few drops of rain," and then everyone else is like, "It didn't rain. There's no rain."
I didn't say George. I said Charles.
Well, I think
there was rain. I swear.
There was 0 rain.
Have I amalgamated that?
Which race are you watching? You sure you're watching? It was cloudy. It was very cloudy. It got like towards the end of the race, it got cloudy, and then they were like, "Is it going to rain? It probably won't rain." And there may have been like a smattering. There was no rain. Wow, real professional.
I don't know what race you watched, guys. I definitely watched Mexican GP. I definitely watched it. Otherwise, I would not know. I definitely watched Mexican GP.
Yeah? Okay, good. Well, let's put that to the test. On lap 30, no, I'm joking.
My God, you...
No, look, you are right. There was a lot of things that happened at that race, and we will get into all of those, including, yes, Checo's performance at his home race and what that means for the future. Young gunners like Lawson and Colapinto throwing their elbows out. Lando Norris's title chances, but I guess we can't start anywhere else than the terrorist. That is Max Verstappen. Last week in America, Austin, he seemingly got away with his tactic of kind of going in, getting to the apex first, running both cars off the road, and essentially being able to keep the place and, in fact, getting other people penalties. This week, Max got a total of, as you referenced, 2 10-second penalties. Absolute terrorist behavior from Max.
Mm-hmm.
Thandie, I mean, having looked at those, it felt a bit different this time. Normally he gets away with it. I don't think he'd been penalised. I mean, he has been penalised. Obviously, Austria, I think, got penalised for the
he hasn't been penalised in a while, no.
No, but like for something like this, in terms of this action, it's been a while. How do you feel about that? Is this a big deal that Max Verstappen finally being kind of brought to task on the way that he drives, or do you see something else in it? Do you think it's unfair? I don't know. I'm not spoken to you for like 6 weeks, so
I don't think it's unfair. I think he should have been penalised last week. That maneuver last week was terrible. Him and Lando should have been penalised, to be honest. But it was quite nice to see justice be served fresh off the pan. No, like, are people disagreeing with the fact that he was penalised? I guess the Max Verstappen stands anyway.
The Dutch, you know what? Yeah, the Dutch F1 fans, yeah. Like, they want to be persecuted so fucking bad. I'm surprised they're not dressing up as, like, I'm not even going to say what I was going to say, but...
Yeah, they want to be oppressed really badly, don't they? Like,
so fucking bad. I'm seeing like British bias is causing this against Max. British bias isn't making Max drive like a prick, bro. Like, let's be real right now.
Right.
Like, and people are just reporting it.
Speaking of pricks, and then you have Horner walking around with the sheet of paper, like, "Hey, everybody."
Do you see, man? Do you see Horner with the shit? So Horner come out. So for those who aren't aware, in the Mexico City Grand Prix written media press conference, Christian Horner held his own press conference where he brought out telemetry from Lando Norris and Max Verstappen, or I think 2 of Lando Norris's laps. So it was his fastest lap at that corner, and then his lap where he went around the outside of Max and you know, the first incident, which I think is turn 4. And he was saying that at that corner where Lando's gone round the outside and he's kind of gone ahead of Max, he's saying that Lando Norris was 15 kilometers per hour quicker than he was on his fastest lap. And therefore, it was highly unlikely that he would have made the corner anyway. This guy, is...
Do you know what that whole scene like looked like, Nyasha? Have you ever seen that clip or that picture of Trump where it's blacks for Trump and they're all like laying their hands praying for him and he's in the middle? That's what that looked like. It's like journalists all have their phones laid down on the table around the corner. Have you seen it? I was like, what is going on right now?
Bruv, it's hilarious. It looks like Christian Horner's teaching them how to do Forex trading. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of them classes where I come here, he's got his YNs. And he's like, yo, let me show you how to trap one time. On his Forex trading on his phone. He's like, look, let me get y'all into crypto. Oh my God, this guy is taking
And you can tell I went completely off script, went to the Red Bull budget. He said, print off those sheets. And he's trying to explain a graph that just obviously makes no sense to anyone. The journalists are nodding and acting like they know what this guy's talking about. I'm telling you right now, guaranteed, nobody on that table knew what the hell that man was on about. Nobody knew what he was on about. They just had their phones just laid down. Ridiculousness, man.
No, it was pathetic. Like, the thing is, yeah, let me tell you right now, like, Max Verstappen will always drive like this unless he's held accountable. And I think for the first time, now, did I think when those two incidents happened that he would get a 10-second penalty? No. Am I glad that he got a 10-second penalty and two 10-second penalties? Absolutely. It's got to stop. Like, enough. We all had to put up with it in 2021, but people were all sucking on the tea. Everyone just wanted someone to go against Lewis. You're tired of the GOAT doing what he does week after week after week, stomping on you niggas. Do you know what I mean? Sucking on the tea. Manja. You're all just eating all this shit.
Ew! You guys, if anyone's watching the YouTube right now, I thought I took it too far. Whatever.
I was watching the interview the other day. And that's why. Have you ever seen the interview where, like, you gotta feed them shit. Manja. But anyway, that's what everyone was doing. And now all of a sudden, now it's teeny weeny Lando Norris. Oh, God forbid Lando Norris is in a dangerous fight. Oh, now we've got to start holding this guy to account. But it's got to be done. But one guy, to your point, Thandie, who will never hold Christian Horner and hold Max Verstappen to account, Christian Horner, he might as well have come out and just been like, my boy did nothing wrong. Look at this. I can't believe.
He did nothing wrong.
Do you know what I mean? I think Christian Horner came out with a quote where he said, at what point are we just going to excuse dive bombing? Like, excuse me? Hello? Like, your driver's been dive bombing for like the last how long? It's frustrating. It's very
Christian Horner.
Honestly.
Christian Horner. I was watching this documentary the other day around like Trump supporters, and there was this grown man. He must have been about 80 years of age. He looked about 80 anyway. He's aged like milk. And I hope he sees this. And he had a bright red tie on that said, not guilty. And he was like, yeah, me and my buddies, we call ourselves the Trump cheerleaders. This is one of Trump's official ties. And this obviously says they've customated not guilty. And that is who Christian Horner is. He's one of them little Trump cheerleaders who deny that the March on Washington even happened, who deny that Trump has ever committed a crime. He's in denial. Coming from freaking corruption and that one steward that everybody can't fucking stand. You see it.
Wake up, sheeple! Look, I think I've said this. I think I've said this quite a few times. Like, I noticed it in 2021. And look, whilst we're here, we might as well take it there. Because to be honest, everyone said as much as they can say about this incident. I think we all know that Max Verstappen, that incident's fine, right? We're here to talk. We're here to get deeper than that. I am actually like, honest to God, yeah. I know that I'm gonna say, I know that in real life there are Red Bull fans. You know what? Fuck it. I reckon like only about 25% of Red Bull fans are fucking normal, yeah. Like, real fucking talk. Like, I try to be diplomatic, but you know what, yeah? The thing is, I've met normal Red Bull fans. We've had Red Bull fans come to our shows. We've met, and you know what, actually, when we went to Austin, we were surrounded by Red Bull fans, right? And granted, I don't think we had like deep conversations with any of them, but they were, they were fine. They weren't belligerent. They weren't like coming up to you and, being whatever. Like, and a lot of them were Checo fans anyway. I'm going to say like the Orange Army, let's not say Red Bull fans, like the Orange Army, like, I genuinely find them very scary in like how they are exactly like Trump fans. Like they're like this almost like they know what they're doing and what they're saying is wrong. They know that their charismatic leader is so fucking flawed in everything that they do.
Yeah.
They know that the perception of them from the outside world is one of like idiocy and one of like pure, like it's almost ridicule from anyone outside of that. They know all of that. And instead of that causing some kind of like introspection on what it is that they hold true to themselves, it's almost like it creates this diamond-like pressure, which creates an infallible and unbreakable belief in everything that is absolutely wrong and fucked in the thing that they believe in. Case in point, their absolute refusal to believe that Verstappen has been and does drive like a donut when put under pressure. Like, no one can deny that.
Right.
If you said to me right now, what are some of the chinks in Lewis Hamilton's armor? I would say, you want me to be honest, I think something people don't talk about a lot. I think on safety car restarts, I think sometimes he can get caught lacking. I think sometimes when he's in front, he goes too early. And I'm not saying that's not to do with Abu Dhabi. That's just to do with some of the safety car restarts he's had. I know some people would say qualifying. I think even under Lewis, there's excuses for that with like the car and whatever. He's got the most poles of all time, but
qualifying he has not been the strongest.
Right. Right. That's something that he could possibly do better. Right. Max Verstappen fans genuinely, like, it's honestly like they believe he is this fucking god who can do no fucking wrong, who is unblameable for some of the things he does. And some of the shit he does is fucking dangerous, bro. Like, this is what it's like. We're not even just talking about, sorry, we're not even just talking about things that are like, and the same when we're talking about Trump, like the things that we kind of like, and I know, look, I don't want to get political, and obviously, look, Kamala's not perfect. No political candidate is perfect, right? But some of the things that Donald Trump has said about women's rights, some of the things that Donald Trump has said about immigration, some of the fascist views that he has said, some of the sexual assault, charges that have been put against him. Like, these things are dangerous. Now,
you want to fuck it. No.
So I take that aside. Max Verstappen is driving. You can look at that stuff and say it's dangerous. Max Verstappen's driving. If Lando Norris doesn't back out of that, those two are going for a fucking aeroplane crash into the barriers at turn 4. Like, it is an ugly crash. If Lewis Hamilton doesn't back out of half of the things that happened in 2021, what happens? Silverstone, Monza. But there's never like this thing where Verstappen fans can just say, you know what, my guy has been moving mad. And I just find it like incredible that they then roam the internet trying to find people to argue with about it.
And it's not people to argue with, it's Team LH. And I would be lying if I said that I haven't come across some delusional Team LH people. Some of you aren't saying.
Turn your phone on silent.
It is on silent.
Unbelievable.
Anyway, I'd be lying if I said that I haven't met some delusional Team LH people, but I'd also not be lying if I said that a lot of Verstappen fans roam the internet, literally roam like Death Eaters, looking for a Team LH fan that they can attack, swoop in like vultures. That's how they come in, right? And I would compare them very much. Do you know, like, I don't really know the difference, but like the red pill, blue pill people. Is that what they call them?
That is them, man. The red pill content, man. That's what they are.
Yeah.
That's what they are.
What they are.
Bro, have like, do you know that? Honestly, I'm just like, I just want you to feel the touch of another human being. Like, why are you so Why are you so harsh to the world? Like, do you not have any love in your body? Why are you seeking, like, argument? Why are you saying horrible things to people? Why are you lashing out? All in the name of what? Like a fucking Formula One driver. Hatred. Max don't even want to be here. This guy wants to go off racing and doing endurance racing, sim racing. He doesn't even want to be a Formula One driver. You're riding hard for someone that doesn't even want to be here, bruv. Like, it's insane. I don't know. Some of the things I've been reading. After you. No, after you.
No, honestly, just to round off the conversation, 100%, I definitely agree that there are some insane people out there who are very much in denial. It's not even denial. It's like you are purposely obnoxious to the bigger conversation.
Yeah.
You're purposely obnoxious. But then again, this also leads into another conversation.
Ooh, see, that's why they pay her the big bucks. Huh?
Another conversation.
Segue.
Why did Lando Norris think he was immune to it then?
Oh. I'm going to reload it. I'm going to reload the clip. Got him.
Okay, right.
Yeah. Go forward.
I'm never wrong about things, right? I am never wrong about a lot of things.
Yeah.
I was wrong about the Lando Norris thing. I'm going to say it. Why is my phone keep going off? I'm so sorry.
You see women, this is how women will fucking do you. I said at the beginning of the show, turn your phone off. No, she done. She looked down at the phone. She looked at me, she's like, sorry. I then said it again. You know she did.
How do I turn it off?
She then pretended to go on her phone again and put it on silent. Not 2 minutes later, the phone goes off.
There we go.
Unreal.
Okay, back to the conversation.
Back to the conversation at hand. Back to the conversation at hand.
I was wrong to an extent about Lando's potential within this race to the championship.
Okay.
Lando Norris at one point looked promising.
Yeah.
He looked like a contender within this race, within the championship.
Yeah.
And if I'm speaking so honestly and conversationally, before you all jump me, don't jump me because I know how you bitches like to jump me, right?
Like to jump you, yeah.
They do love to jump me. Like, guys, I was like not on Twitter for 5 days and I just be tagged in random shade all the time, right?
No, the worst
which is insane, right?
The worst one is when you follow people, because you're like, oh, this person's always supportive, this person's always nice, and then you'll just be scrolling your timeline and you'll just see like absolute clearest indirect towards you. Like, whoa.
Right. And I remember all of you. I have names. I remember all you guys, right? Don't be surprised if you're blocked, because I probably did block, right? So anyway, back onto this conversation, basically.
The conversation at hand.
Back onto what me and Nyasha were talking about a few weeks ago. Picking a side within this thing, well, if you are really and truly Team LH, you would be on the side of Lando Norris. Because at one point, it only looked like 2 people were going to win the championship. And why the fuck, if you are Team LH, would you then revert to the vultures and the fan base and the people who support Max Verstappen, right?
Yeah, it's fucked.
So I picked the best stance at the time. Unfortunately, the candidate had not actually, it really tricked me. Like, I was really deep in the papaya army, you know. I was sucking on the papaya army a bit too much, and I admit. Okay,
the papaya wasn't ripe yet.
It wasn't ripe yet.
I picked the papaya before you picked it, but you opened it up.
When Nyasha's saying, that women lie and say they switch their phone off, it's just like Eve. I was Eve in the Garden of Eden. The serpent came.
Right,
he told me to pick the fruit. It wasn't ripe yet.
But Adam did say to you, "Oh, you know what? Yeah, God has bust us here.
Do you know what I mean?
Maybe don't pick it. Like,
Maybe don't pick
maybe
it.
don't do that. Like, God has blessed us here.
God has blessed us, women.
But yeah, so don't fuck around with
it.
Just don't pick it. But
and sometimes, guys, you're not supposed to lean on your own understanding. Sometimes you're not supposed to lean on your own understanding. And unfortunately, I decided to lean on my own understanding, right? But if we are really playing this like David and Goliath, oh my day, she's preaching.
Oh.
If we're really playing this like David and Goliath, how dare us go for the team that was Goliath when we are Team LH?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah?
Yeah, okay. So, sorry, can you just summarize the point in hand?
So I was wrong.
Okay.
And I'm sorry. I'm wrong. I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Lando Norris does not have it in him, and he was very stupid to believe that Max Verstappen would not stab him in the back. Obviously, I was laying out the foundations to him. I was telling him A, B, and C. If we do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and he was nodding. Little did I know that he was sleeping with the enemy the whole time. See, I wasn't cold about that information. That information was not disclosed to me, guys.
Who was Young Thug showing the shit on a computer? Was it Dirk?
Dirk.
And now look at Dirk. Now look.
God, I love Black F1. I love Black F1.
Trying to show you the keys. We said,
now we're in a Rico. And I'm not trying to be in a Rico with you.
Sorry.
I will sing like a lullaby. When the police ask me, are you on Lando Norris' side? I'll say no.
We'll deny you like Peter did Jesus. Oh, man. Look.
Yeah.
The thing is with Lando, look, I can say, I think I sat here about 6-7 weeks ago and I said, I guarantee Lando Norris would win the championship.
Mm-hmm.
I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, and look, you weren't here for last week. You know, we saw Lando Norris start in first place, end up in fourth place by the end of...
Why the hell does that keep happening? Guys, I do not know what is going on.
Swear to God. I swear to God. Hopefully, I don't know if it is. Obviously, it's very clear in my ear. So, for those that know, Thandie's phone keeps going.
Yeah, my phone just keeps going up. I don't even know why it's happening. Pissing me off. Anyway,
but you know, there's that kind of bottling there. Obviously, then the fight. I think the thing that really does me about Lando Norris. Yeah, let me tell you what fucks me off about Lando Norris.
Mm-hmm.
This guy, like, no matter, you know who Lando Norris is like? What's the black girl in Mean Girls? Is it Gretchen?
Yeah, Regina George.
Yeah, like, so like Max is Regina George and fucking Lando is Gretchen. And no matter how badly Regina treats Gretchen, Gretchen's still sucking up to her, following her around, trying to be part of the cool group. And it's like, bro, this person doesn't give a fuck about you. This guy's in a post-race, like, you know, I still got a lot of respect for Max, but what he did today was dangerous. Brother, you're in a title race. This guy's sunning you right now. He's sunning you. Like, he's fucked your race so bad today, you could have won. You could have got an extra 7 points. Instead, you got less than the average amount of points that you need to beat Max in this title fight. And you're there like, I still want to be mates. You know what he's like. It's just like, bro.
Step up to the pillar, bro.
Bro.
He's not your friend.
He's not your boy. He doesn't rate you. That's why he keeps selling you.
Sell you for a tomato, okay?
Bro.
He sold his teammate out. He'll probably sell Christian Horner out. He'll probably sell his missus out.
Bruv, him and his dad have been trying to sell Christian Horner out for the last 6 months.
For the last 6 months. What makes you think you are special, Lando Norris?
Honestly, it is absolutely incredulous that this boy still hasn't got it through his skull, that he needs to fight fire with this guy. And look, if they both get taken out, Max gets taken out. He gets a 10th place penalty at the next race. You win. There's like, I get it. You have to fucking play. You have to play carefully. You can't. But like, bro, these interviews afterwards, he's got to start coming with some vim about like how much of a prick Max Verstappen is being right now. Because, and this is the thing, it's the mental side of it. All of this self-deprecation, all of this like, woe is me, all of this, me. Like, in the words of RuPaul.
Here we go.
This is RuPaul's drag race, not RuPaul's best friend race. Okay? Step your pussy up.
Step your
pussy up. You're coming with hot glue designs. Someone's out there. You know them girls are out there with the sewing kits and they're going to town. Layers.
The brother sewing machine.
Just
come with a hot glue gun and a Pritt stick.
Bro, get the fuck out of here, Gando.
Get out of here.
I'm sick and tired of this shit.
To a gunfight with a knife. Are you all right?
Honestly, step it up. You've got 4 races, 2 sprint races. I want to see bumper clock, gunshot in the head, bro. Piss me off.
Oh, blood clot. Okay.
Bumper clot.
It got a bit rasta over it. You know, I love black content creators, man. I love us.
Oh, man. Oh, look, we are in the words of Shaquille, the Bad Man podcast. So, shout out Shaquille every time. We got heated. No, because it pisses me off, bruv. Like,
no, you're very right in saying it.
I want more. Oh my god,
I want more. Do you know what? And do you know what? Sometimes, like, you're watching like NASCAR and MotoGP. Sorry to mention it. And them man fight. Them man tussle. Them man get out of the car. So,
bruv, look,
I want to see it.
I want to see it. Like, everything is too. You know what? The problem is, these man were fighting on track. Next day, they're playing paddle together in some Monaco gym. Fuck that shit.
Exactly. When Charles and Sainz had that little moment at the end of the race, I was saying they should either kiss or fight. Either way, I'm happy.
It's too much fanfic shit going on in real life in this fucking and that's the problem. It's too much fanfic shit. There's too much buddy. Do you know what I mean? I want war. Like, this is the thing. This is what I'm trying to say. There's too many men that weren't around in 2021, yeah. And
here he goes.
And
don't get Grandad started at 2021.
Like, back in my day, let me tell you now. Back in my day,
let me tell you about Nom.
my heart rate was like, you don't understand. High blood pressure. I couldn't even go on Twitter without thinking I'm going to get attacked here.
I have one of the Nigerian True story.
It was war. No, actual war. Thandie fainted in my yards, bruv.
I did.
Like, this is not. This is like, if I'm McLaren fans, these Red Bull fans are sunning you, bro. They're little boying you. And you man are just taking it. You
guys are like, what? Team LH, you guys didn't tell us that's how mean they were? Meanwhile, we're here with bruises. We've been through the war.
Bro.
The scars.
We
got our medals to show it.
You don't know what I saw there, man. You weren't there, man.
You weren't there, man. You didn't see it, man.
You wouldn't want to know the things my eyes have seen, man.
We lost some good brothers out there, bro.
So many good men out there.
Honestly,
bro.
I actually understand it. You know how, like, boomers hate snowflakes? I hate the new generation of UF1 fans.
Bro.
That's what I fucking say.
You're soft.
Humanity soft.
Soft youth.
You aren't getting it. You aren't getting it, are you? Because you are the same people who said that we can be both. You are the same people who have in your Twitter username Team LH/Perez Army. What does that? How does that even make sense?
The fuck is that?
This brother is part of two religions. This brother's one day this brother's Christian, one day he's Muslim.
You know, he's confused.
You're confused. You need generations. It's not even Drive to Survive fans.
No, it's not.
It's certain people in these corners.
And the thing is, look, I feel like we've gone off on a tangent then, but because I do respect all of the new fans, especially the ones in this.
Yeah, I love you guys, man.
I love you guys. You guys are great.
I'm sorry, I got emotional. You know how it gets.
Emotional, I guess.
Yeah, me.
Like, you know, sometimes Granddad gets angry. You know. Yeah, no. I think it's going to be interesting next season. If it is a 3-way title fight.
Ooh.
You know, if it is as close as it is now with Ferrari and Red Bull and McLaren, you've got Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, Piastri, Verstappen, whoever else they put in that car. I do wonder how the levels of, I guess, toxicity will get when you add in the Hamilton. Because I feel like we're a big part of it. let's not beat around the bush. No, because we don't fuck about.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like Team LA, it's like we don't fuck about.
Obnoxious, very obnoxious people on that timeline, and I love it.
I love it.
The other people.
So, yeah, exactly, right? When you're inside it, it's all like fun and games. But I can realize, again, but the thing is, difference between us and them, there's that element of self-awareness. We know we can be short. Someone says something bad about our driver. We're on you, bruv. We don't like him misrepresented. We don't like him mischaracterized. We don't like him made out to be things that he's not. So we're a bit defensive about that. There's the race issue there. Don't want to put the black card in there, but sometimes you just gotta stick your black card on the table and say, "Amex that, please." But it will be interesting to see that dynamic. You know, I guess let's talk about Ferrari quickly.
Yeah,
they are on a run right now. Where they look incredibly strong. Charles Leclerc did not win the race. Carlos Sainz won the race. Thandie.
Oh, all I see is Sainz. All I see is Sainz.
I didn't know where that was going. Why does no one done that?
Bit too late though. Bit too late, sir.
Yeah. You know what I find?
That would be very serious. If I'm being very fucking serious, I'm not going to sit here and celebrate you. I'm saying.
No, you're not going to.
I feel like, okay, you're on this cute little bless you. Okay, cool. Signs, I get it. You're on this trajectory to prove to everyone that you don't belong in that Williams seat, that they should have done you better. But bro, it's a little too late. It's a bit too late. You could have done that months ago. I'm sorry.
Yeah. She's looking in my eyes. Now she wouldn't guys. Are you telling me this is a sign?
All I see is signs. All I see is those signs.
Why have we not done that before? Yeah, look, Carlos Sainz. I found it very. I found it really like. How do I describe this? I found it really like, I don't know, every time Sainz does something good in that car, like they can't keep Lewis Hamilton's name out their dirty mouths.
Right.
Like, this is the guy that is being replaced by Lewis Hamilton. Of course they had to sign Lewis Hamilton, but look at this drive that he's doing. Look, Carlos Sainz is good for this. once a year. Okay?
Right.
Once a year, Carlos Sainz will pull a performance out of his ass, which is like, oh my God, look at this guy. He did it in Singapore last year. He did it in Silverstone the year before that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's be honest. This was his one race of the year where everything seems to go well and
as in the breeze, people are like, oh my God, he's goated. Please.
Guys, let's like, well done to Carlos Sainz. I'm happy for Carlos Sainz. But there's a reason why Carlos Sainz is going to Williams next year. Let's not fuck around, okay?
Right.
He's not going to Williams because Carlos Sainz is out of the goodness of his heart,
right?
Thinking, you know what, I'm so good. Mm-hmm. Like Michael Schumacher went to Ferrari in 96 and said, I'm going to spend 5 years turning around the Scuderia into one of the greatest working operations in sports of all time. That is not Carlos Sainz. Let me tell you that. Carlos Sainz is going over there to eat easy next to Alex Albon for a couple years and then see if he can get into another higher mid-table team, maybe even sneak into Mercedes if the Antonelli experiment goes wrong, or if George decides to leave. Outside of that, there's a reason why Carlos Sainz is not good enough to stay at Ferrari. Mm-hmm. Red Bull don't want him. Mm-hmm. Mercedes don't want him. And it's because this performance that we saw this weekend, as good as it was, as great as it was, is not the norm for Carlos Sainz.
It's a once in a blue moon thing. You know, when you guys were told to go look at the Northern Lights outside, and you're like, why is this happening? I love it. We'll take a picture because it'll never happen again. That is what it was.
That's precisely what it was. Mm-hmm. And I just think that, as impressed as I was by it, I was also not impressed, you know? Like, I don't know what you want me to... Like, well done. Like, this is well done. Like, I just, you know, in the words of Jojo, it's just.
You know, it's a little too late.
You see, she's on a little promo tour at the moment. But
is she?
but her promo tour is like just consisting of showing up on those type of TikTok pages where they pretend they're walking past someone and they're like, oh, hey. Where do you live? Let's go.
Yeah. Hey, are you Jojo?
Are you Jojo? Yeah. I've seen on like 3 different one of them things. Like, oh, wow, the label have really gone, hey, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to introduce you to a new audience through like guerrilla marketing. And we're going to get you to, oh, hey, Jojo, what's the worst date you went on? Literally.
Sorry, what's that got to do with Formula 1?
It's just a little too right, little too wrong, and I can't win.
All I see is signs. All I see is dollars. Remix. Carlos.
Bless him. Looking forward, though, to Lewis Hamilton in a Ferrari next year. Let me tell you, I feel like I don't even know how to describe how I'm feeling about this. Like, 4 races, 2 sprints, and then we're out of here. Like, we're out. We're finished with Mercedes. The lease is over.
Oh, thank you.
Like, do you know what I mean? We're busting out.
Thank you.
Out.
It's ducking. Like I've done my time, you know. I was locked up.
Let me out.
Locked up.
All I see is signs. Remix.
Calm it.
And you heard that here first. Understand that.
Gosh, no, we've suffered enough.
Oh my God.
We suffered enough.
No, it's enough. It's enough, bruv. Honestly, like, I just want to take you back. Yeah, like it's the 29th of October now. I think it was 4th of February or something. When that announcement got made, yeah.
Oh my God, that was the best day ever. I'm actually just thinking of how happy we were that morning.
Sometimes I just think of that day and I'm like, I just get like so happy thinking about that day. Like, oh,
that was
nice. That was, and we get to carry that all the way through to next year. Oh my God, you know, like, when we count down on New Year's Eve. We're going to be counting down like 10, 9, 8. We're going to be, and it's just like,
like seeing people being like, yeah, Mercedes did really bad, but our team did so well. Look at our team doing well.
Our team's smashing it.
Our team smashed it.
Our team smashed it. Like, first
I'm so proud of us.
You know, like, and hey, bro, you see that beef on the timeline?
Which one?
You know what? This year I've kind of taken a step back a little bit from F1 Twitter. Some of it is by design, some of it is not.
Some of it, as I said, Colt LA guys are crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
I love you guys.
Crazy guys. But also, I am Carl H, so you know, I can't really say anything. You know, but there was a post that was like, it was from a Charles fan who was, Ferrari fan Tifosi, and I think someone had done a graphic of Lewis Hamilton. They're like, oh, Lewis Hamilton comes across the line and he wins his 8th title with Ferrari, and blah, blah, blah. And then obviously this person was like, they would be pissed off if Ferrari won the title next year, but it wasn't Charles. And it did actually get me thinking, like, I do wonder how next year's going to be. Like, either way.
I have thought about it. That was probably my first thought.
Yeah. Because them Charles fans, they're not... Okay, how do I describe Charles Leclerc fans? They're not as... I would say they're not as weird... They're not as prickly as the George Russell fans that we've had to deal with.
Because they're all like 15 to 30-year-old white women.
Okay, well,
love you guys.
You said it. Can I just say, some of the women that perv on Charles Leclerc, you're too old. Oh, shit. You're too old to be perving on Charles Leclerc. Like, respect. Some of the...
what are you doing? You're perving on Lewis Hamilton. We're all doing it.
Lewis Hamilton is older than me. In fact, I could easily flip that. Some of you girls in Team LH.
Yeah.
Shall I do this? Respectfully. Someone like... It's mad. I'll be scrolling the timeline and there will be clearly someone who is like very young. Like, I don't think that experienced in sexual relations. And they'll see like a picture of Lewis Hamilton and they'll be like, fucking future, like, like,
I have seen like that.
Bogus shit.
I have seen some bogus stuff.
Turn the windows and steam down.
The room stinks.
Baby girl. That is your uncle. That is crazy. Like, I can't believe you're saying, like, why am I in the same place as like a prepubescent teen? Like, I'm just like.
But there was also that person who put the fan fiction on Twitter today. Let me just look for it.
Yeah, it was in the shop.
Yeah, and it was in Waterstones. It was this basic book. Basically, I'm gonna type it into Colt. Yeah, it was like this fan fiction about.
I saw that.
About Leclerc and basically Sainz and them obviously having a relationship. Chris, I'm gonna put this in for you for the tweet. Yeah.
This is what I love about Formula One, yeah. I think for me, obviously, like football, how do I describe this? In football, yeah, they've only just managed to start calling footballers attractive. But instead of calling footballers attractive, they're now saying like, oh, he's got so much aura, 4-letter word, aura. And it's basically just like boys finding a way to call footballers attractive.
Right.
And obviously, like, so you know, but then in Formula One, man, these girls and boys, everyone in between, they don't give a fuck. You've got tumblers full of fan fiction. You've got
there's
like
AI images going around.
You've got AI relationships. You've got fucking everything. Like these guys want these men to fuck each other so much. It is insane. And it's almost like normalized now.
I love to see Carlos and Michelle kiss. This is the second time I've said it on the podcast. On this one podcast.
Look, they are two very handsome men. And you know what it is? I get it. They come out the car, luscious brown hair. Charles like little dimples. And look, Charles is so thick as well. He's just got that little monkey in his head, like nothing going on upstairs. But has beautiful blue eyes. But I get it. Bless him. No, obviously he is very.
Do the monkey noise again? I hope the racist fans clip that. I give them full permission to do it. Please tag him in that. Racist fans, clip that one little bit. Please.
Nah, but I get
crazy
it.
Though.
It's crazy. Wait, look, you think it's bad? You think it's bad now? Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc in the same fucking team. Oh yeah, them fanfic girls are going to be going. Hey, I bet Tumblr's going crazy right now. I bet Tumblr's like fucking the Bronx in the 80s for that shit right now.
Tumblr's like the Bronx in the 80s. Someone's already made that AI chatbot. Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc are at dinner with you. That's what's coming out right now. I love that for you guys.
I love that for you guys, bro. You man, how about it? I love that. Formula One, yeah, is so fucking. It's funny, so hilarious. It's hilarious, but that partnership next year, that will be a serious partnership. Okay, quickly. Thandie, gun to your head. Is Checo Perez going to be a Red Bull next season? Actually, hold on. Hold on. Sorry, 2 seconds. I got something for you. Hold on. Thandie, is Checo Perez going to be a Red Bull next season? 2 seconds. Hurry up.
I think the answer is no.
Yeah, no, the answer is no. The answer is no. That's it. 7 points to Thandie. You also could have had definitely not, will not be there, hell no, was also available to you. Sorry to our American fans. I can't be able to explain what that reference is, but I guess search Countdown on YouTube and that will come up there. Bruv. I always think that he knows he's staying, but back in the day, when I used to work at a clothes store, I'm not going to name which one.
What clothes store?
What clothes store? I'm not going to
The
name
Gap.
Let's say I was working at the Gap. In the words of Kanye West,
even Top Man.
I'm not going to say where I worked, but like,
If my man assaults me again, I will be assaulting him.
Yeah, I stole, never got caught. So I think Checo has realized that he can steal from Red Bull, and I just think that.
Do you think?
I think no matter how bad he is driving, the confidence with which he is speaking as if he is staying next year. The only thing that makes me like 25% not sure that he isn't going to be there is that the last time I heard him talk about contracts, etc., was when he was at Racing Point. No, yeah, Force India Racing Point, and Lawrence Stroll. Yeah, Lawrence. Was it? Yeah, was it when Force India? I can't remember. But basically, Lawrence Stroll. No, it was when. Yeah, he was talking about contracts, and then they basically replaced him with Vettel, and he was like, "Oh, So
here's my thing.
Yeah, you go.
Sorry. The only thing that I think is keeping Carlos in the sport is what I've experienced firsthand, and you've experienced firsthand, is his fan base.
Yeah.
He must be bringing in a lot of money through his fan base.
Yeah, so much.
His Hispanic fan base.
Yeah.
And for those who do not know or who've been to an American race, you will know the majority of people there are there for Carlos Sainz. I mean, not for Carlos Sainz, for Checo Perez.
Checo Perez, yeah.
It's insane, guys.
I was really. We shouldn't have been surprised, but I was very surprised.
Yeah. It just wasn't something. It wasn't surprising, but it was just something like, of course, like, duh.
Yeah. 100%.
And I think that's why I call him spineless, because he couldn't even stick up for you guys. I mean, couldn't even speak up for his fans, his Hispanic fans. Spineless.
Yeah. This was bad this weekend. Like, it's been bad. I think he's even called it himself a terrible season. You know, it's your home Grand Prix. Your teammate has stuck it on what, second place on the grid?
Everyone.
Like, you know, it's your home Grand Prix. Like, you have the opportunity. Carlos Sainz just took your whole fucking flow. I think Carlos Sainz is the first Spanish-speaking winner of the Mexican Grand Prix. That should have been you, Checo. Like, you have
Checo doesn't speak Spanish.
He's not won it, though, has he? So he does speak Spanish, but he's not won the Mexican Grand Prix before. You know?
Aren't you in the fastest car?
You know, he like, you know, we basically only have this race because of you. Like, do you know what I mean? People have paid so much money to come and see you. They're not there to. You know what? You're so bad. These men had to start cheering Carlos Sainz purely because the man speaks Spanish. He's a colonizer. He's Spanish. He's not even Mexican. They're having to cheer for the fucking Spanish guy because you're so shit. Do you know how fucking bad that is? Oh my God.
You got them calling the colonizer is the side that we took. Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío. Jesus. Jesus. Jesus.
Focus.
Voice.
Right. Ay, caramba.
Right. So, all I'm saying is, you are, and you know what? I think it's testament to the support that we saw when we were there and whatever. It's testament to the love that you have, that you get that unconditional love. They're going to love you whether you're in last or first, but your fans deserve better. Your family deserves better. Your nation deserves better. I was actually
your dad's
well. Yeah, he does. I mean, apparently he's a bit shady, but I'm not going to get into it. So, for me, I'm just like, I don't know, man. This guy is like getting one big participation trophy in this fucking sport. What the fuck is this guy doing in this sport right now? It's bad. It's not going to get better. In fact, it's getting worse. People have been bumped out of their seats for a lot worse than Checo Perez is doing right now. And again, it is testament to the money this man is bringing into this sport is crazy. Go on Checo Perez's Instagram right now. I'm sure he's probably just inked a new fucking deal with something. I remember in summer we were having this conversation.
Yeah.
There was like a Kit Kat sponsorship, a garage sponsorship, a tequila sponsorship. Like I cannot describe to you. Like, pardon?
Garage sponsorship.
Like tires.
Oh,
Yeah, like tires, garage, like a
Big David.
No, he was doing a fucking Born to Do It vinyl package. You get a Checo Perez Red Bull top. You're Born to Do It vinyl.
Funny.
So, I don't know. I just think, the thing is, Liam Lawson crashing into him, I don't think helps his case. Helmut Marko's obviously said that, Liam Lawson is racing too hard. There's no need to take, he's ruined both of their races. I don't know what Red Bull want from these junior drivers. Like, race is hard, but don't race is too hard.
Liam Lawson, because I've only just realised that there's a real agenda against him.
Oh, mate. Like, especially Checo fans, like, they're emboldened now because, like, they've seen off Ricciardo. Like, them man were like, they were in like a cold war with the Ricciardo fans. And, like, the Ricciardo fans, like, oh my God, like, Daniel Ricciardo was so good for like the last 4 races. I can't believe that the Checo's only in it for the money. And then, I'm just reading the comments in Spanish. Like, these guys are telling, absolutely.
You're a weirdo.
Absolutely dealing with this man.
Translate on everything like,
the best one is when the translate button isn't there, you just got to highlight it, right click, translate.
Translate.
Perfect. The worst ones you can't do it with is the South Africans who mix like the English and the South African.
Oh my gosh. I actually sometimes go on Google Translate and then just be like, okay, I think that's what they're talking
even
about.
Google Translate will just give you like half English. What they're saying. No, they're the ones where I'm like, I need to like learn. But then it's like 4 different fucking languages. I don't even know which fucking language they're speaking. Like, so so that's that. But we'll see next season. Right, let's do some tweets together. Fuck out of it. Respectfully, always. Look, guys. Oh, thank you, everyone, for your. I just love you guys. Just love the Quickstop family.
Oh, I love the Quickstop.
Just love the Quickstop family.
So hard. Shout out the lovely lady also who I saw at the NFL.
Oh yeah, you saw someone at the old NFL.
At the old NFL.
Yeah. Thandie,
yeah, man. Someone. All I could hear was Thandie.
That's nice.
Amazing. Lovely lady.
Have I been recognised recently? I don't think I have, actually. I don't really leave the house.
You have, man. You're hella famous. What are you talking about?
You know what, actually, to be fair, I was going to say, like, when I was down in London, it was mostly people recognising me from the food stuff.
Still can't believe, like, I always say
weird.
this, and I think that's remarkable that people still recognize you for your food content.
That's the weird thing. Yeah, when people like recognize me from the food stuff, that's when I'm like, wow, because that was, pretty much left that for dead for like the last.
Yeah, just sits here and tells me you've been on a podcast run, blah blah blah. But he's actually so much more famous than me. Like he is. Tommy invites him on his podcast. You've got to be really cool and established in Formula One to be invited.
You're a fucking idiot. Tommy was on this fucking podcast.
Well, either way. Tomo is who I meant.
Oh, Tomo. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Tomo and Cameron. They never invite me because they know I talk bullshit. You talk proper shit. No, I love that for you guys. Love my brothers.
Love that for everyone. Okay, Thandie, I've left the thing. So there are a few people have messaged us. I said, give us some tweets for us to read out the next day. So I'm going to read out. Shout out to Karina at Karina2424, who said, "Oh my God, please upload today. I have a transatlantic flight and was looking forward to the podcast." Sorry, the podcast.
Sorry, Karina.
You are probably on the other side of the world now. You're probably too busy to listen to this. Probably going to wait for you to go back and then listen to it. Sorry that this podcast is late, but yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Don't know what else to say to that. Thandie, do you have a tweet that you want to read out?
I'm actually looking at Mary saying, yes, Nyasha, address this.
Mary, Thandie, this is photoshopped. That's a photoshopped image. That's not real.
Oh, does Mary know that?
I don't know, but that's okay. But it's funny. It's funny as long as we preface it by saying.
I'm ready yet.
Okay. Well, I want to preface it by have that knowledge when you read it. Shoot. Or read it out. Don't really know.
Okay, no. I will not read that out. I'm sorry, Mary. No. Let me move on, okay? Let me go to Afaf Sagi, who said, I want to see the outstanding penalty Max Verstappen graphic in each race moving forward. And you know what? If we are going to do stars and donkeys of the day, I will definitely say my star is that graphic.
I forgot about that. We were just so busy chatting shit today. Like, I didn't really feel appropriate. To be honest.
That's fine. But that is my star, to be fair. Afaf. Honest, that was my start. And to be fair, I was going to say that little move Lando Norris did on Charles. That was kind of iconic still. That was kind of cool. Kind of did his thing. Sorry, don't jump me.
Okay, yeah, and that's fair play. No,
the girls like to tussle.
Yeah, they do. To tussle. Becca at the Becca had a good comment. She said, Perez boxed for softs and came out dead last just to not get fast lap. I have never known someone embarrass themselves so bad in front of their home crowd. I think,
Becca is a shady queen, and I love that for her. Everything that comes out of Becca's mouth, honestly, I've always said to her she should be a copywriter because her copy is always accurate. It's punchy, and she doesn't tell no lies.
She doesn't hold back.
Shout out Becca, man.
Shout out Becca.
Doesn't hold back. I like it.
Yeah. Any more? You okay? Any more?
Julian Ho? Ali says Verstappen's terrorism on track has always been an issue. It's only now being talked about and punished because of who his latest victim is. Let's talk about that.
Now, let's talk about that.
His victim is a funny buddy. You crazy for saying victim. That's actually hilarious. But yeah, true say. Who gives a fuck when Lewis Hamilton's yeeted to the side of the road? Yeah, who gives a fuck when a car lands on Lewis's head? Huh? But Lando,
God forbid. Oh, it's dangerous now.
Not those sweet boyish curls.
I'm telling you now, go and watch the Wham documentary. Lando Norris looks like a young George Michael. And I say that in a complimentary way.
I absolutely love that you've been watching the Wham documentary whilst recovering from COVID.
Bruv, the Wham documentary, might be one of my favorite music documentaries. You know why? Yeah,
Wow.
not because it's anything like groundbreaking, but did you know that George Michael recorded "Careless Whisper" and "Club Tropicana" for the Wham demo when he was 18 years old?
Wow.
Like, you can't touch a man's pen when it's like "Careless Whisper," so I'm never gonna dance again. Guilty feet of
Tropicana drinks are free.
Sunshine, there's enough for like 18 years old in a fucking house in Watford. Big up Hertfordshire every time as well. Don't know. So yeah. What I did enjoy whilst I was off sick, I'm not going to lie to you. So during COVID, I was supposed to go to the Westlife concert at Wembley, but it got cancelled.
You're a strange guy, man.
Why am I a strange guy? How many bangers? Do you know how many bangers Westlife have got? Anyway,
I love Westlife and Blue. Go on.
Blue, bruv. I can get into Blue all day. Anyway. So they rearranged dates, and me and my friend didn't get to go to the date. But they recorded the whole thing, like they did like a whole Netflix special type thing, but it's just on YouTube, bruv. Oh my God. It's like an hour and a half. If you like Westlife, just search in Westlife Wembley 2023. It will be the most fun you've had for an hour and a half. Incredible. Then, man, there's a little segue bit where there's like, it's them walking down, they're in Wembley and they're walking down and they like strut to Beyonce Crazy in Love instrumental. And it's just the most camp, beautiful thing. And I'm telling you. Anyway, I saw things that day. I said, you know what? They might be top 5.
Shout out Louis Walsh.
Shout out Louis Walsh, bruv. That guy, genius. Anyway, that's it. I think we're going to leave it there.
Just name, if you were to have a star off the show, who would your star of the day be?
Your star of the day would be Lewis Hamilton. Ha! Piss me off. Huh? What do you mean? Huh?
Fair enough.
Like, what more do you want from him?
He's just a boy. He's just a boy.
He's just a boy. I'm just a boy. I'm just a boy standing here in front of a goat that's doing his business. The way he hunted George down, bruv. Bro, that was just giving me endorphins. I was just, you know, when you just like, get him, like, go. I knew I was going to get him. And he just, he got him. And it's good, clean racing. Obviously, like, I think they're going to swap cars around. I think George is going to get the new spec. Lewis is going to get the old spec. For a bunch of upgrades that clearly don't work. And for him to, I mean, some would say he's got the new spec, so he should be quicker. Others would say the new spec doesn't work, and, you know, that's whatever. But I thought he did a really good race. Exactly. No, what is the new spec? You know, if a new spec falls in the woods and no one's there, does it really exist? Who knows? So, all of that. So, yeah, I think Lewis had a really good race, really solid race. Again, I think he had it would have been, especially after last week, really unfortunate, but great to bounce back. More points in the bag. Still ahead of George in the standings. So, yeah. We just need to get that dub. Everyone's happy. We just need to get that 2-1 dub. That's all we need. We are going to do a live show this year. Let me get the fucking... Don't piss me off. We are going to screen Silverstone 2024 in a cinema. In a cinema. There will be.
This might be the biggest show yet.
Details will come out in the next couple of weeks. It is going to be on December the 15th, 2024 in London. It's going to be a Christmas show. after the season's done, we're going to sit around the campfire. Yeah. I mean, unless there's another race that comes up between now and the end of the season, which is better than Silverstone, I doubt it will be. So it will be Silverstone 2024. We're going to watch it in a cinema. Free popcorn with your ticket. One complimentary drink with your ticket. All reasonably priced as it should be. We'll try and get some Christmas treats in there for you. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, a gift from us to you during the festive period, as you Americans like to call it. And
we can sit around a campfire.
Yeah.
Kumbaya.
We can
talk about Christian Horner.
Yeah.
Talk bad about Helmut Marko, Toto Wolff.
So,
so you guys can sit around a campfire.
Yeah.
Sing Kumbaya.
Yeah. All of that. And we look forward to welcoming you to the Quick Stop F1 live show on the 15th of December in London.
Sunday.
It's a Sunday the 15th of December. It's a Sunday. It'll be same times as our usual one, so between like 1 and 6 on a Sunday. We hope that you can make it. We would love for you to make it. Obviously, as you know, these things do tend to sell out, so we'll keep you informed of when tickets are available. But like, I'd love to see all of you guys. I'd love to see the regular people that come. I'd love to see the new ones that come. If you're someone that is worried about coming on your own, please come on your own. You'll make friends there. We'll make friends. You can come and talk to us. Obviously not for the whole time. We'll be quite busy sorting everything out. But obviously there'll be other people there. And so,
And it's so friendly. It'll be a lovely environment. It'll be in a cinema, guys. Like, come on, watching Formula One in a cinema and then watching me and Nyasha in a cinema.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
In real life. We're not going to be...
But in real life.
Yeah, but in real life. Exactly.
And you might be able to get like a picture with Nyasha.
No one actually ever asks for a picture with me. They ask for a picture with you.
But you can get one if you wanted to, guys.
But you can get one if you wanted to. If you really wanted to, you could.
If you really wanted a picture with Nyasha, you can get one.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get a drink.
Yeah, exactly. Have a little drink. There's food there as well. You can have burgers and like there's all kind of food stands actually that you can take into the cinema. We're looking forward to that. So details of that will be released by the end of next week. Probably after this. So we've got a race this week. Podcast. So around next week, after next week's podcast, we'll be releasing the tickets December 15th. Once they're gone, guys, they are gone. It's still...
They are...
50 cap. So, 50 tickets. Once they're gone, 50 cap. Once they're gone, they're gone. So, looking forward to that. Thandie! But I'm proud of us. I'm proud of us for doing that. And you guys, next year, we've got some really cool things planned for next year as well. So live show wise. So keep an eye out. Any more? Thank you for being incredible. I mean, you're not even a guest, but here's a round of applause,
This way, I probably am a bit of a guest. I have not been on this podcast in some time. I'm sorry I left you. I'm sorry I left you. I'm coming back.
Shit.
Anything for anything. Anything for anything. Yes. 400th race. Is it 400th race? I don't know. Just like I said on the other podcast, there's the lamb and then there's the mutton. And the mutton is stinking up the freaking grid.
I've taken the mutton out of the fridge. Sheep. Yeah, and it's, it's like, it's smelling a little bit. I've washed it a few times, in the sink, and it's still giving off that little, like...
Still reeks, because it's old.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no amount of slow cooking. There's no amount of slow cooking that's going to take away that taste. Someone commented on our thing. They're like, you guys should make fun of Alonso. He's going to cook in that newy car, and it's like, easy.
Is he going to cook in that newy car?
I don't know.
You guys really need to address what's wrong with Fernando Alonso and why he's still there and why he's bullying the young ones.
Yeah.
Strange man.
Very odd. Strange guy. I actually thought there wasn't as much fanfare for his 400th race weekend as I thought there'd be. They didn't really make that big of a deal out of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's just,
Because the majority of his fans are AI bots.
I did see one thing. Actually, no, let's not do that. So,
right.
No, but there was one thing though. I'm not going to lie to you. It's mad though, because like she's like black. She's like a ting, bro. Respectfully.
Yeah, there's always that, like, that black lady who's like a massive Trump fan.
Yeah. And it's like, I just don't,
there's always that one.
Yes, there's always that one. And the thing is, it's like, baby girl, like, what are you doing? In
it?
You don't have to do this.
Fine. You do fine. Pussy can't be your only house.
Do you know what I mean?
Goodbye.
Right, that's it. Well, remember,
Keep it on the black stuff.
Thank you very much. Take care. Goodbye. Look, mate, if you've got this far, clearly you like what we do. So here's a link to subscribe to the Quicks Up F1 family. Give that a click. And here's another link to some more cool on our channel. Sorry, cool stuff. And remember, no matter what happens, keep it on the black stuff. Click the stuff. Click the links. Click the links. Click the links. There. They're there.